Hey everybody! We are interrupting today's normal programming to talk about this video's sponsor. FancyAI.com is an AI-powered online image and video editing tool designed for e-commerce owners, designers, and content creators. For less than $50 a year, you gain access to a powerful AI tool that allows you to harness your creativity in new and interesting ways. With resolution enhancement and AI background removal and replacement, the decision to use FancyAI.com is an easy one. Guys, I do video and image editing every single day, and I can tell you that it can be a long and complicated process. Harnessing the power of AI, though, can make the process of creating your content faster, easier, and much more effective. Fancy AI offers the best performance at the most competitive price. You can check them out by following the link in the description or in the pinned comment down below. I want to thank you all for watching today's video and also just say that supporting our sponsor supports the pack, the Action Pack. Alright guys, we're back. So, this is probably going to be our last segment, and before we go, I do just want to let everybody know to please like, comment, share, subscribe. Big one is subscribing. Hit the notification bell. We have live streams every Friday at 6 o'clock. We do trailers, 10 trailers, 5 movies, 5 video games. We alternate which ones we do first. We also have different guests on, so make sure to be checking us out over there every Friday on YouTube or on Twitch, and then those trailers get split up, the live stream gets split up for each trailer gets its own clip, and that's why I have the transitions all the time to separate each trailer out. So check all that stuff out. Check out the shorts. I really appreciate all the help. I'm not a beggar. I don't beg all the time for money or anything, but super chats always help. We're able to do bigger and better things with the super chats. And so we have sponsors on some of our videos, so supporting our sponsors supports the pack, and I really appreciate all of the help with doing that. We do cash giveaways too, so the more money we make, the more money we can give away. But all right, let's move on to the next one. I'm going to do a quick transition and then transition back for the YouTube video that I'm going to cut this from. So 1 second. Nope, that messed up. 1 second. All right, there we go. We are back, guys. All right, let's check this out. So this one, a lot of people are excited for. This is another, I think this is going to be a prequel. And I think this one's going to be huge. So check it out. Let's see though. We're gonna find out together. We're watching the trailer for Doom: The Dark Ages gameplay overview. Xbox Developer Direct 2025. This is coming at us from IGN. And with the Chrome extension, we can see all the information. So it's got 804,000 views, 27,000 likes, and 358 dislikes. The id creative team announces the latest, most ambitious iteration of Doom. A prequel to Doom 2016 with all new tools. Hello, Shield Saw, 30-story mech and dragon. And combat mechanics to account for all styles of player. Stand firm like a tank using some of the franchise's most ridiculously powerful weapons to butcher, impale, and shred your way through demons. Available May 15th. Alright, awesome. That looks cool. Pretty cool. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to use the transcript. What are you talking about? Okay, so pretty cool. And exciting. A lot of people like Doom. I liked Doom, what is it, Doom 2016, but it was Doom Eternal. I like Doom Eternal. I didn't do a review on it, but I did like the game. I don't want a transcript. What are you doing? Yeah, let's check it out. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, so this is an 11-minute and 28-second trailer. gameplay overview. We're gonna watch a little bit of it. We're not gonna listen to these guys, so we're gonna jump right into some gameplay here, and we'll jump around a little bit and check some things out, and talk about what we think. So here we go. So yeah, let's do this. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right. So this is medieval times or something. Something different? Okay, I like the shield saw. I will say that. You're gonna be like Captain America.
Ages, you will feel like the super weapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
All right.
Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and
okay, we got like a Van Helsing crossbow.
To Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat.
Combat.
In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat
I'm more of a
tank
guy.
Power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
I think I like that better.
Between enemy projectiles,
I like this better than Doom Eternal.
Movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again, just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom: The Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to
these areas where you're going to fight look bigger.
Block. Throw.
I do like the fact that you can throw that shield like Captain America.
All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press.
Shooting the skulls of your enemies.
Every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom: The Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and
fight. But it's the same Doom guys, so it's...
And the shield saw will give you the strength to go head-to-head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created at id.
Alright, I'm liking this.
Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail?
Doom in Elden Ring looking environments. Oh, wait a minute. We got an electrified gauntlet. One second. Let me just go back real quick.
An iron flail.
Iron flare.
Or maybe an electrified gauntlet.
Burn,
baby.
Or
a Doom spiked mace.
Okay.
That's right. We have 3 melee options that are part of.
So I didn't play. I'll be honest with you. I did not play Elden Ring a whole lot. I did play it, but I didn't play it a whole lot. But this looks good. And I know that game is good too. Like, objectively, I know it's good. It wasn't so much for me, but I know it was good.
A melee system, all on one input, complete with combos and upgrades, and it's totally awesome.
When he says one input, does he mean that there's only one button? Like, what does that mean? Like, does it mean that you're not going to choose which one you use? The game is going to automatically pick which melee weapon to use for you? I don't know. That sounds goofy.
Off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah, okay. The trigger. So I'm loving this. We're not going to watch the whole thing, by the way.
Doom has and always will be all about the guns. And Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created.
What do you got? What's cooler than the BFG, right?
Mean. Ancient. Brutal torture machines. Built to butcher. Impale.
That's the one that I'm liking. Seems like different stuff happens based on the color flash that pops up. Okay, I'm seeing that now. Thank you for that. This is what I'm interested in right here. Where is it? Come on, go back. What are you doing? There we go. That's what I wanted to see.
Butcher.
Okay, Butcher. I like the skull shooter, and I like the idea of a crossbow. Sticking. You know what that reminds me of is the old Alien vs Predator games, like the Alien vs Predator that came out in like 2013, 2010, 2011. I don't remember. And then also like the old like 1999 and 2000 Alien vs Predator game where you like did you zoom in and you'd hit a guy in the head, knock their head off, and pin it to the wall behind him, and then you go collect the skull. And when you'd hit him in the head, your predator would laugh. That's pretty cool.
And shred the minions of hell with.
Okay, so different things. Okay, so you walk up and then bam, flail.
That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use
All
tools
right.
of mayhem that only the Slayer
Boom,
has
baby.
the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments.
We can take our time on this a
form
little
the new
bit.
combat loop for Doom: The Dark Ages.
Okay, show me more. Show me more. Let's see. So we've got laser guns in medieval time. It's like an alternate reality though. So it's all right.
All we have to do is deliver a
Uh-oh.
letter to Lord Otto von Berg
Just a
on the
second, guys. We already watched that one. Come on. Boom! I'm liking this. This looks pretty cool. I'll be honest with you, the jumping around and stuff was not really my thing. Of the first one. Like of 2016. I much prefer the idea that you can kind of stand and fight, and I get what they're going with here. Yeah. Let's see him kill this thing. Okay, cool. So, yeah, this is much... I think that this is much more of what I'm looking for. Because in the original... Like in the 2016, like he said, it was about jumping around and doing... And I'm more of a... Got your customization system here. I'm more of a stand and fight type of guy. I like playing tanks in games. I like building up, all my health and everything. And I like this, too. One second.
Slayer imprisoned at the start.
Here's what I wanted to look at too. So this is going to be the story, and then we'll watch this real quick, and then this will be that for that. Okay.
The story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game,
I like that
is
giant
big.
mech. That's pretty cool.
It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line,
All right.
and you are the star of the show. Your power
All
is
right.
coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a
All
new
right.
story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters,
Thank you.
old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
All right. So I'm going to tell you guys the truth. Okay, cool. So I'm going to tell you guys the truth. This is definitely, yeah. This one gonna actually have a... That's right. Okay, so was another thing that I didn't like about Doom 2016. I'm a narrative guy. That's why I didn't like Elden Ring. I'm a narrative guy. Just like they said, we're taking the story out of the codex. Everybody says, well, in Elden Ring and the Souls-like games have a story. Yeah, they have a story in stuff that you have to go and find and read. I want the narrative to be... I want to have a narrative-driven game. And they're trying to do that here with this new Doom game. So that's awesome. That is definitely what I like to hear. So this might be exactly like you said, a perfect entry point for kind of newer players. Because I played Doom on the 64, Nintendo 64. And I've played... I played 2016... But it was just more of a... Basically, 2016 and 64 were more of almost like arcade games This is going to have a narrative, so that's cool. I beat all of Elden Ring. There's barely a story. Yeah, no, exactly. Well, you know what it is that there's not a story, there's lore and world building. Because everything that you read in those books and everything is about the world before you. And then nothing is you. There's nothing happening with you that is a story. It's lore and world building. What a story is what your character is doing right now. So... yeah, I appreciate the fact that you agree with me on that. But let's check out the comment section. I think this looks great. The only downside is the lack of Mick Gordon. Dude really set a benchmark for video game soundtracks so high. I don't think it will be defeated anytime soon. God, I just wish Halo got this kind of love from Microsoft. Okay. One of my friends from high school really loved this game during COVID. He would make gaming videos, and him and I would talk about Doom a lot. I imagine he means Doom 2016. He ended up passing away a couple of years after Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal came out. Every time I watch Doom gameplay, I always think about him. I know for a fact he would absolutely love the hell out of Dark Ages. I wish he was still around so he could get a chance to play. Miss you, Connor. All right, well, for Connor, thank you for your service. And thank you for playing video games and being part of our community. If you look at the bottom of the screen where the health and shield numbers are, you get to see Doom Guy's face, just like the classic Doom, where he was looking around and then would be super aggressive when you were shooting. It's a small detail. I love it. Oh, yeah, okay, you can see that. He's like more aggressive when you're attacking. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, this was Doom the Dark Ages. We didn't watch the whole thing, but you can go check it out yourself. We didn't watch the whole thing, but I'm liking it. This looks pretty cool. So we've got one more, guys. We're going to move on to this. Oh, by the way, that's what I was going to say. Doom the Dark Ages. I want to see if it's good. It's a Microsoft game, right? So it's good. It should be on Steam. So let's check that out. Yeah, it is going to be a $70 game. So, yeah, take that as you will. I think the Doom guy looks so cool with the cape. That's my big takeaway from this. Doom in the dark. What is this? What the heck is going on here? The space. What are these? What is this? Huh? Maybe I'll have to check this out. I'll add it to my wish list so I can. I'll add it to my wish list so I can check it out later. Okay, guys, but let's move on to the next one here. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.